Hello everybody, I'm YouTuber here, and we are getting set for MLB the Show 24 First Look. So we're going to go scroll down here. We will do the music in a minute here, so that's why I'm going to talk over this, so that I can mute the music as soon as I possibly can. Okay, now I was like, what? I'm actually giving the Rangers. I guess that's the one that we went with last time. So, also that's probably because of the defending World Series champions. So we're gonna go with the Rangers, excuse me, as our team. I do like multiple teams, but I'm really gonna choose this Rangers. Simulation, we're gonna do that. We are going to. We're not gonna do veteran. We're not gonna do beginner. We might. I don't know if we're gonna do. I think we'll go to see here. An accessible difficulty that balances gameplay experience and success for that balances gameplay for experience and success for new users. A tough yet accessible gameplay experience for new users. It'll depend upon whether it's going to be minors or amateur. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the, I did this one, but with the difficulty, I think with the dynamic difficulty on, I don't want to go make it too hard, so we're going to go there and turn it that way it will build. I can always change, I guess I can always change this. No. Let me go turn off the music first before I do anything else. So I don't get copyrighted. It's sounds of the show. Here we go. Jukebox. Oops. Just turn off the music. Alright, and then we also do the let's see here. Settings. And then we also turn down the music here so that nothing comes out. Alright, there we go. I don't know why it's pink. Anyway, yeah, so you don't have saving creator in the PS4 version. You just have roster control and vaults. So you have, let's look at what we have here. You have Road to the Show, which we will be doing. Diamond Dynasty will be doing the local and single player one. We'll be doing single player March to October. We'll be doing the franchise single player, and we will be doing storylines single player both So basically, asking for well, why is this here in this order? I like the green, red. I like it where it changes color to orange and black. Oh, okay, purple, blue. I like how I read the show is blue and black. And Diamond Dash is different than March to October, and March to October is different than franchise. Franchise is different than storylines. So you have classic exhibition, you have daily lineups. Let me show you explain what that is. Classic exhibition. Play an offline or head-to-head to your profile and invite a friend to an online match. So you can do co-op, local, friends, single player. One to 9 innings. Then you have the daily lineups. Play an exhibition game using the current roster for any day of the season. An online raid, and then the retro. Basically, that daily lineup one basically is that MLB live, basically what was known as the live roster last year. So basically, you click on it and whatever games are going on that day during the season. Then you have instant action moments. Play as a single legend or superstar, relive or rewrite baseball history. Then of course the home run derby, the challenge of the week, and the custom practice. Then you have online stuff, the online cup. This is not online only, this is offline and online. Postseason mode, that's where the postseason mode is. And then the custom leagues. So we are going to do our settings first. Last year we went into and got into a game first, and while the teams loaded, this is different. Alright, so we're going to do our settings right now before we explore any further. Simulation, we're going to go dynamic and dynamic. So that means our performance is based on the progress, difficulty and progress is based on success. So that's what we want. That's okay. Everything else is good there. So we're gonna go to offense. So we're gonna go to button, base running, select button. What that basically means is to select an individual runner, press L in the direction of the base runner, then tap circles, triangle, square, X to send the desired player to the thing, or and hold on runners to advance all. Or you can do button. You still didn't have the advance all. So you button or analog. That's all you have to choose from. I'm going with button. So we can put in as buttons. We're going to do a directional hitting now. It's like directional. People don't like directional, but and it also doesn't mean the PCI doesn't mean so it locks it. Alright, so let's do the catchers, the hitting view, and pitching is the broadcast. That's what we want. Field nades off. What does that mean? Yeah, that's what we wanted that on the Sierra Swing feedback on. I'm trying to figure out one setting here, and that is the one where you I forget what it's called, but I used the last in last number of the show where it shows the fielding. I think that's on display. I think that's in. Okay, here you go. Auto fielding, students head towards the ball. Auto throwing. Auto base running. Auto sliding jump. We're going to do pitch clock on. That's new to show 24. Didn't have that last year. Injuries injections box. We do want that on. Average check spin appeals on. Control. Here we go. This is the defense. This is what I wanted. All right. Pitch interface meter, pinpoint, pulse, pure analog, classic. That's what we want. Chevron with okay. Button accuracy, counts throwing. Catch position indicator. Oh, the drifting ball off track ball. What does that mean? Let's see here. Display a hit trail. Yeah, that's what we want. 2 button. Tap X, then okay. Okay, we want the one where we want button. Press that to throw first and that to throw to third. Analog, directional input. Yes, it's yep. Alright. That's what we want. Make sure everything is all good. I think we're good there. Let's go presentation. Let's go broadcast. Pitching selection cameras, pitching only, what does it say here? Choose when you see the pitcher selection presentations. Select how often the pre-pitch camera presentation play. High leverage frequency means the presentation will only... Okay. We'll just leave it as is, and if we have to change it, we can. It's either always, or high leverage, or rarely. We'll adjust accordingly later on. We'll just know it's in presentation. Yep, that's all good there. I did that with just to move mode specific. Turn that off. When it says can you handle all hiring and firing, or is that we want that manual? Manual. Alright. Yeah, everything we want set to manual. Alright. Set favorite team. Okay. Apply changes. Okay. Think we're good there. Alright, well, let's see here. We can do play now. Let's see what happens when we get the daily lineup. I just want to say, okay, this is the games as of March 20th, opening day. Okay. Let's start, do you want to do franchise? What do I want to do? I want to franchise or I want to play now game? I don't think I want to have franchise just quite yet. Let's do exhibition. I like the graphics that go along with this. Let's see here, Rangers and who do the Rangers play today? That'll help determine whether it defaults to, I think, the World Series teams. Your favorite team, plus, I guess, the team that was in the World Series, but I guess. Let's see here. Also, this is the first day of spring. Plus, if you're a basketball fan, which I'm just a sports fan, so I like basketball and all that. Alright. We'll go over the stadiums in a minute here. Let's go over the teams before I pick a game. I just want to see who the Rangers play so I know. Athletics, okay. I was just making sure who the Rangers play, so we know what to do when we play the play now game. Alright, let's go with the teams. So we have the Rangers, the Braves, the Marlins, the Mets, the Phillies, the Nationals, the Cubs, the Reds, the Brewers, the Pirates, the Cardinals, the Diamondbacks, the Rockies, the Dodgers, the Padres, the Giants, AL All-Stars, NL All-Stars, Groundbreakers, Boomers, Beasts, Orioles. There was the Boomers, I think, changed their logo. Okay, Orioles, Yankees, Rays, Blue Jays, White Sox, Guardians, Tigers, Royals, Twins, Astros, Angels. There's Athletics. Mariners, and back to the Rangers. That is the MLB. Then you have, AAA. So you have the Round Rock Express, the Gwinnett Stripers, the Jumbo Shrimp. Let me go to Jumbo shrimp. Let's see here. Where are you, Jumbo shrimp? Okay, here you go. Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. The Syracuse, I think the Syracuse Mets. The Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. The hold on, let me get the team's my name. Here we go. Let me find them here. They're here somewhere. The Rochester Red Wings, the Iowa Cubs, the Louisville Bats. I think the Louisville Bats. I think. Yeah, Louisville Bats. Sometimes it's red logo and sometimes it's blue logo. All right. Nashville Sounds, the Indianapolis. I think the Indianapolis Indians. Yep, Indianapolis Indians. Memphis Redbirds, the Aces. Let's see here. Okay, here we are. I see it here. Where are they? It's AAA. Aces. Yeah, Reno Aces. Albuquerque Tubs. Oklahoma State Baseball Club. See, they're not the Dodgers anymore. I just want to point that out. Also, I want to point out, we'll see about jerseys in a minute, but we'll go through the teams. Albuquerque, or not Albuquerque, El Paso Chihuahuas, the Sacramento River Cats, the Tide, Norfolk Tide, the Worcester Red Sox, the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Rail Riders, the Durham Bulls, the Buffalo Bison, the where are they? Oh, the Charlotte Knights, the Columbus Clippers, the Toledo Mud Hens, the Omaha Storm Chasers, the St. Paul Saints, the Sugarland Space Cowboys, Salt Lake Bees, the Las Vegas Aviators, the Tacoma Rainiers, and then at the round off has basically you start off with the AAA affiliate of the team that your major league team that you selected. Then you have AA, back to AA, so you don't have single A. Double A is the Frisco Rough Riders, the Mississippi Braves, the Pensacola Blue Wahoos, the let's see here. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies, the Finefields, which is the Reading Finefields, the Harrisburg Senators, the Tennessee Smokies, I think. Yeah, Tennessee Smokies, the Chattanooga Lookouts, the Biloxi Shuckers, I think Biloxi. Let me look. Yeah, Biloxi Shuckers, the Altoona Curve, the Springfield Cardinals, the Amarillo Sod Poodles, the Hartford Yard Goats, Tulsa Drillers, the San Antonio Mission, the Richmond Flying Squirrels, the Bowie Bay Sox, the Portland Sea Dogs, the try to find the Patriots. Somerset Patriots, the Montgomery Biscuits, the New Hampshire Fisher Cats, the Birmingham Barons, the Akron Rubber Ducks, the Erie Seawolves, the Arkansas Northwest Arkansas Naturals, the Wichita Wind Surge, the Corpus Christi Hooks, the Trash Pandas. I'm trying to find them. Rocket City Trash Pandas, the Midland Rockhounds, the Arkansas Travelers, and then out to Frisco. Rough Riders. That's the teams. Now, if you're asking a question, let's go back to the MLB and we'll go over. Well, let's just go over AAA. Last year, in every MLB game in the past, when you selected a minor team, and in the franchise mode and play now mode, no matter if it was franchise mode or play now mode, you used to not be able to select your uniforms. So you always had to wear your helmet home your way on the road. And I thought that was not good. I'm glad that they have implemented this into the game, where you can do the road and home, where you can do a road camp at home or a home camp, where you can change your cap, or if you have a custom, if you have an alternate jersey, which you don't here, but you don't have to, wear your if you had a custom jersey, which I'm trying to see if there's any that have custom ones. Plus we're going over the jerseys here. You know, where you can wear the road at home if you really want to, and you can wear the home cap. You could go on. You could go custom look like this. You know. And I think that's good because I was beginning to wonder if they were going to implement this, you know, into the game or not. This is where I want to get interesting because Oklahoma State is one that has the custom. You know, the helmet or the ball cap stays the same. It's just one is gray and the other is white. But if you want to do the pants gray and do this look, you know, you can mix it up. You can do the cap's basically the same, but you can do road with the road jersey with the home pants. You can just do a combination of it. I might play as the Oklahoma State Dodgers, or the Oklahoma State Baseball Club, excuse me. And I might like team in mix and match it. That would be kind of cool for we'll go over the themes and stuff as well. But I'm just glad that they implemented that. And I think Double A is the same way. You know, you have road and you have home, so you can do the road camps in the home and the road pants, and you can do this. So if you wanted to do blue with, like you say that you wanted the drillers to wear blue on Sundays, you know, you can choose that. Even if you're the home team, you can choose that. It's kind of like spring training for the major leagues with the let's look at the jerseys. You do have the City Connect jerseys, which is good. They haven't implemented the patriotic anthem, so I guess they haven't designed them yet. That's fine. We don't need to worry about that. Let's see if whoops. Yeah, you can select it even for the teams like that. I like those uniforms. Just want to look at the uniforms. See if everybody has City Connect. Yeah, they do. I know they do because I saw it before. They don't have a second hand. I do think they might. Nope. Not every team has second hand. Yet. I like those uniforms. Yeah, like if you were doing the spring training, you could wear those. Alright, let's do my league. Let's play. I just want to see what stadiums they have in the game, so let's do AAA. Let's just pick a team that they do play Albuquerque. Oops. I think it's easier to wonder if it's this way or... We'll come across it. Oops. It doesn't go back like I thought it was. Alright. See, the ball cap, you can't rotate the players, but I think it's the same. It's just, you want a home or road jersey. It's basically just white with the same thing. It's just white or gray. I think you want... Anyway, we can mix that player, but we're just going to go with that look right now. But I'm glad we can change it up, mix it up. Don't have to be wear the same thing every single game. Wish it would have important alternate jerseys for the minor league, but that's a step for next year. Every single year, not having to be able to change it. Alright, so here we go. Here are your minor league stadiums. You still have the same, looks like the same minor league stadiums you had every... Oh, that one, that's a new one. Well, that was new last year. This one was the default one for the team. I don't know why. Unusual. Alright, so these guys are the same ballparks there that says you have your every MLB team stadium, and you have your spring training, which is basically the same spring training. You have your new All-Star side, which is Texas this year. Here are the classic ones. You have Schreiber, Crosby Field, Forbes, Sportsman, Polk, Grounds, Griffith, Yankee, Shea, Metrodome, Old Miami, Old Texas, the Kingdom. That was the one that was in Seattle before they built the new Seattle one. Kaminsky, Forbes, Long Field, Southside, Bush Stadium, Helen Park, Greenlee Field, Ripper Stadium, and then Shreds Tribe. And then of course you have your minor league stadiums. So the reason why we're going back out of this and back in. Yeah, well, people are saying, well, why is that? I don't know. But we just like using the default stadium. Alright. Here's how you can do it. There's 9 innings. That's what we want. We have the show theme. We have the regional theme, and we went to the show theme. I don't know why we don't have the minor league where the minor league theme is. I guess that's in franchise mode, or was I don't know. We're gonna find out. Regional or the show. Regional or the show. Let's go regional. We always do regional for it. I thought we were going to do minor league one, but in the play now. But I wonder if that's just for the show or what. Well, explain. Well, we know how to select teams. So let's let's set franchise while we're at. That way, you don't have to worry about it. What's this? Load save. No. Okay. I just make sure that you can import. Alright. Let's see if we can do the let's see here. Is it file management? Settings? No. I guess this is file management, I think. It's the reason why I want to do live rosters is so I could load saved rosters. Now we want. All right, we are going to select all teams. You know, we're going to be controlling mainly the Rangers. The reason why I want to do that is so I can have games the week and all that, and we play the minor league the way I want. So. Contrast, fantasy, okay, let's see here. But there's no teams controlling the, okay. This is one of the ones that, manual. Alright. This can change at any time. Oops. Hold on, let me go back. Manual, advance. Alright, this is the one we want. Not set. What does that mean? Games will be simulated. Well, if it's not set, then it means the, I don't know what that means, the earliest. Huh. Okay, here, gameplay estimate. No conditions set. Games will be simulated. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. We will do spring train. Why am I doing spring train? Just so that. Go the Rangers. Oops. March, where are we on to? March 19th. Why it doesn't say the A's? Weird. Oh, there's 20th A's. I wonder if there's many split. Hold on. I wonder if that means it's because it's a split squad. That means it's because this is a split squad. Let me look at the scores. This says Rangers, the Mariners, and the Rockies. So, oh. Some are split squad and some aren't. Like the Cardinals and the Marlins are split squad. So I don't know what happens there, but let's see, various games. Advanced regular season, no. We go to this and then simulate third date. I'll fix all. There you go. The reason why I did that is so that way I guess because it's in spring training, it won't do that. Alright. Miling until regular season. So let's go back to the Rangers. Oops. I want to see if we got it right on this. That's some entry. That just means will be soon. I don't know what that means. Oh. So that's what that means. Alright, so we go. So that's, I was okay, so now I know what to do, okay. Whoops. Hit the wrong thing. Go back out of this again. Settings. I'm still trying to figure this out. This is new thing here. Alright, so we'll go back to the franchise. Start new. Current rosters. Select all. Advance. Okay, I see here. Notification set, okay. I guess that's 162. Let me. Oops. $162, yeah. Yeah, play 162 games. Okay, I see. Play 162 games, sim, 0 games, 0 conditions, and okay, situation. First inning or later, example, top of the first, game tied, bases empty, 0 outs. And play how it knows that we don't want that. Alright. Now I know what I'm doing. There you are, Rangers. Calendar. Oops. I think I just play spring training and preseasons and all that exhibition stuff, and they play now and then just events to regular season. Okay, good. Just making sure it was there. Alright, so we're gonna go back to play now. Where's Tacoma? Oops. Because that's the first. Game. Alright, so we're going to see how this goes. Well, at least into the game.
Excited to be coming to you live from inside Riverboat Field. We bring you AAA baseball from the Pacific Coast League. It's the Tacoma Rainiers and the Oklahoma City Baseball Club. First pitch coming your way next. We are nearly ready to get underway. And on the hill today, Clayton Kershaw. Keep an eye on this as the game goes on. One thing that stands out for me is his stamina on the hill. Not a lot of pitchers in the minors get to work deep into games frequently, but he seems to get stronger as the game goes on, and that affords him a little more leash from the coaching staff. The opposing hitters will try and drive up his pitch count, maybe get him out of this one a little sooner. Ready to go now. And now it's going to be the shortstop. Wines, here's the pitch. That one finds the zone, and we're underway. The 0-1. That one missed. He placed that slider just about perfectly, but credit to the hitter. He was wise to lay off it. Downstairs. Out to center. On the way in. Makes the catch. Here's a speed threat, Samad Taylor. Takes a strike. Kershaw, multi-time All-Star. He uses a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch, in for a strike. What confidence to go back. To back with those sliders, and now the hitter's in an 0-2 count without a clue what's coming next. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got it. And now 2 away. Now the left fielder, Dominic Canzone. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
One strike.
All tied up, and we're just getting going here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss out front that time. Ahead 0-2, and now the full 4-pitch arsenal is at your disposal. A lot of ways to go. 0-2, rocks and fires. In the air, deep to right field. And that'll do it. End of a half inning of play, midway in the first. No score. We're back here at the ballpark. And today's starter, Emerson Hancock. He's going to need to command all 4 of his pitches to have a great game in this one. If one of those 4 isn't working, it makes it a lot easier for hitters to guess what's coming. And that's not a situation he wants to find himself in. And here is the left fielder. And the pitch. Fouled off to the right. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground, right side. And plenty of time to first. One up, one down. And the batter will be the shortstop, number 3. That's a hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, number 1. Grounder to the left side. Anderson over to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Through an inning, no score here on the show. Second inning set to start, and here at the plate, Brian Anderson. Anderson measures 6'2", 215 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2014. Kershaw getting back to it out there. Hit hard, that gets through. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Gets to second with nobody out. You simply cannot make that kind of error. That should only have been a single. Instead, an inaccurate throw puts the runner in scoring position. Cade Marlowe now at the plate. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. 1-0, and the pitch. Into center. That gets down for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. Next up, the designated hitter, Sam Haggerty. Out in front and foul to the left side. On 0-1, the delivery. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2 pitch. To the right side. It's through for a hit. Coming around third. Run comes in from second. It's 2-0. Michael Chavis getting ready to hit. Slice down the right side. Kershaw measures 6'4", 36 years old, and of course he's a former MVP. Swing and a rocket. Can't make the play. Lead runners around second. The throw to third. Now second and third, and nobody out. The catcher digs in now. This is a prime opportunity right here. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Haggerty at third. Chavis at second. No outs. Comes up empty. Strike two. Got him looking, and that's a strikeout. Well, that strikeout didn't take long. Batter's got to put up a better fight the next time up. 1 out and 2 in scoring position. Now it's the second baseman, number 2. First pitch misses, ball 1. Rips this one to short. Now 2 away, and they get a run across. We head back to the top of the lineup. Number 9 will hit next. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Attacking the zone in this first inning, but the hitters haven't been fooled because too many strikes have leaked over the middle of the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. Oh, a no pitch signal now, and it's a ball. And again on 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Now here's the 0-2. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Struck him out looking. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We go to the bottom of the second inning. The Rainiers out front here, 3-0. on to the bottom of the second. And now the right fielder, number 84.
The right fielder.
The pitch. To the left side, but it is well fouled. Hancock, a 6'4" righty, 215 pounds, a former first rounder, back in 2020. On the ground, and it goes just foul. And here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And 2, and the delivery. Ground ball to third base. That one will find its way through. Runner on base to start the inning. When you've got the hitter 0-2, you can't serve one up in the heart of the zone. Get him to chase outside the zone. That was a cookie. The catcher, the next to hit. This one deep in the air to left. Makes the grab, one away.
Batting good.
The center fielder now at the plate. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Runner at first, one away. On the ground, 2 ball. Anderson to second, that's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that's all they got. We're at the end of 2. The Rainiers on top, 3-0. We're back here at the ballpark, and stepping in, the speedy Simon Taylor. Here comes the pitch. Base knock, center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The left fielder, number 8.
Runner at first. And the next batter, Dominic Canzone. Grounder left side. Wide throw, and it gets away. Runners at the corners now. Nobody out. Brian Anderson getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one fouled off. Lefty from the stretch with runners on the corners. Fouled off. He was late. Oh-2, rocks and fires. Grounded to third, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. I know they got the run in there, but when you have runners on the corners with nobody out, you're hoping to throw up a crooked number. After the double play, they're starting from scratch. Now at the dish, Cade Marlowe. A double and a run scored the first time up. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Bounce to the right. There with plenty of time. Inning over. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, an error, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of the 3rd. The Rainiers have the lead, 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, number 23. And the righty back to work on the mound. Turned on, but that's fouled down the 3rd base line. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Bounces it to the left side. Throw is low, can't pick it. The first baseman digs in now.
The first baseman, Ryan Ward.
On the ground to first, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Now to first, and it's a double play. That's a very difficult double play to turn, especially because the first baseman has to display exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. The second baseman, the next to hit. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs and nobody aboard. Swing and a liner into right field. Got it. One error in the inning, but nothing else. We move on to inning number 4. The Rainiers out front, 4-0. It's the start of the 4th, and stepping in the
Alright, I wasn't going to play a full game today, or, well, I am, but just not now. I just wanted to test out that, and also, let me go back and get my settings really set for, oops, gameplay, see here, here you go. Where was it? Oh, divisions, that's it. I want to go into play now. I'm going to do AAA again. Just pick a random team. Oops. Broadcast. I just want to see what the announcer. I'll be listening to it. There's a starting lineups, by the way.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set. And pitching in this game, Clayton Kershaw. Here's what to expect. He's got 4 pitches to choose from on the mound, and we'll see how he mixes and matches as the game goes on. If he can get through the lineup the first time using just 2, maybe 3 of them, he'll have a better chance to work deep into this one and hold something back for later. All right, ready to go here. Stepping in, the second baseman. Lines, and here's the pitch. That one finds the zone. And away we go this afternoon.
The count. First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Swing and a line drive base hit out into center. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Now up. Ronnie Mauricio. That's to third. Feed to second for 1. Plenty of time to first. That's a double play. Here's the center fielder, number 4. Just missed. Swings through it.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Slider, slider, slider. I'm sensing a trend here. Swings through it, and that's a K. 1 hit in the inning, but that's all they got. We move on to the bottom of the first, and there is no score. We're back here at the ballpark, and on the mound in this one, number 34. Here's what we'll be keeping an eye on. He's got 5 pitches to attack hitters with, and that means his game plan can vary widely between starts. Hard to say which pitches he'll be leaning on in this one, but if he can get 3, 4, or even all 5 of them going, watch out. Should be interesting to see. The 0-1. Swing and a drive. It's back there. And it hits the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double. So up next, the shortstop, number 3. Towards first. And steps on the bag for the out.
Batting third. The third baseman.
The third baseman, the next to hit. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. This one is labeled. This one's back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Pulls into second, and a run comes in to score. One out, runner at second base. The right fielder now at the plate. Foul ball there. Runner at second here and one away. On the ground to short. Mauricio to first. And there's two away. And here's the catcher, number 17. Swing and a foul straight back. And the 0-1 now. That one fouled off. Runner at second, two down. This one to third. Slings it across. They limit the damage here, but a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. All set for the start of this inning, and now at the plate, the left fielder. Kershaw getting back to it out there. That's a strike. Kershaw measures 6'4", 225 pounds, a three-time Cy Young Award winner. Next pitch, in for a strike. What confidence to go back-to-back with those sliders. And now the hitter's in an 0-2 count without a clue what's coming next. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. That one off the mark, and that's ball one. And that just misses. Wow, he's showing outstanding discipline with two strikes. 2-2 now. Grounds this one up the middle. The throw to first. One up, one down. And here's the first baseman, Luke Voigt. Down the middle for a strike. Kershaw, a former Gold Glover. He uses a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. That pitch gets the inside corner. That is strike two. Battling here, fouls it away. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 0-2, rocks and fires. Spoils the two-strike offering, another coming up. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. Gets a piece, stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat up next. Popped up. The second baseman settles under it. There to make the catch. Ben Gamble digs in now. Gamble, the number 6 hitter in today's lineup, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2010. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 0-1 now. Little chopper rolls foul. 2 down and nobody aboard here in the top of the second. Swung on and missed, struck him out. Nice job out there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. On to
Alright, so it doesn't matter if you select into regional or the show thing, which is kind of like a national thing. It will default to the minor league one if it is AA, AAA. I haven't done AA, but I'm sure it'll be the same thing. You know, and it's only the default on the major leagues now, I guess. So we'll have that. We'll show you the difference between the two throughout the entire time that I play this game. Not just today, but tomorrow and Thursday and Friday, and then we will have a game Saturday. It won't be live; it will be pre-recorded. I will record one of these spring training games, and let's go back to franchise before I end this video here. So that's that. Let me show you the next one for the. There's the Tacoma Rainiers one. That's the road one. Dustin May will be the starter. Let's talk about this game here. That won't be until the 28th, I think. Excuse me, 29th. Major League is on the 28th. So that won't be until the 29th, but I will let you know the pitching for that game. It'll be Emerson Hancock for the Tacoma Rainiers, and it will be Dustin May for the Oklahoma City Baseball Club. So that's that. Let me show you the custom entry. 162 games and 0 sims. Low situation. First inning or later. Example: top of the first, game tied, bases empty, 0 outs. That is one step up from the not set, by the way. We go back to so you can see what would it take to. We'll show you on the 28th. Yep. I'm gonna exit this now. Let's see if I go into it, it'll pick up where. Usually, last year it did that. It would pick up where you last. Okay, good. Just making sure. So if I looked on the Rangers, it would go to the Rangers, and if I looked on the okay, all right, just making sure. Okay. So that'll do it. Until next time, we will have one full game. We will have one full game today. It'll be later on, middle afternoon-ish. So I don't know how long we were live. Let me check before I end this thing. We have been live for. Yeah, we've been live for 96 minutes. So that'll do it. We got to explore the franchise mode. Just a little bit into an actual gaming franchise mode. That won't happen until the 28th, of this month. But we got to explore Play Now for minor league with the new minor league announcer. There, we will have a full major league game and a full minor league game. I just wanted to explore with how to play it, and I think it'll be good. I have it set the way I want it to, and we will start creating teams for franchise and doing the start new and creating teams. But that won't be until a separate video. So until next time, keep on YouTube, everybody, and we'll see y'all next time.